Alright, and hello YouTube. Tim here, back in Euro Truck. A little bit of a special Euro Truck today. Today I am doing my Q&A. I did record this once before. Unfortunately, I ran into a little bit of a problem. Well, not really a problem. My son just woke up and it became a little bit of a crying issue, which isn't an issue that to say per se, but I just I want to record it one more time. Plus, I have a few extra questions that I wanted to get included. So we're going to get started. We are now running the TSM map, Truck Sim map. Show you the world here. Adds, God, I can't even remember how many cities. Just a ton. Africa, different areas to go. So we're going to do our best to explore as much of this as possible. As you can see, I took a little route here. We're going to be going... It looks like I'm finally going to make it to that quarry I've been trying to get to. Already got our job clicked out. We're going to be lugging a digger instead. Yeah, a digger. Look at that thing. So yeah, so let's get started here. Start the truck up. And let's get on the road and then we'll start answering some questions. Let's see if I can find my way out of here first. Is that the way out? No. There's no way. It's not. Oh, I see it. Noob. Noob alert. It's not running anything. Real quick, I'll be right. Alright, guys, sorry about that. I'm back. Wasn't liking having the engine brake on automatically. I've been wanting to change that for the last couple episodes and just haven't. Alright, so once we get on the highway, we'll move on to the questions. And didn't get too many questions. Nowhere near what I thought I would get. Posted it up about 2 weeks ago. But I got some good ones. Get to know a little bit about me, which is nice. It's always nice to get to know people you watch YouTube and stuff. We got that car coming, but they got a red light by the looks of it, so we should be good to go. Looks like we'll make the green light, which is always nice. I hate red lights. We got too many traffic lights in my town. We're just a small little town in Vermont, but there's still too many traffic lights. God, I love this game. Alright, well, let's get to the first question when we're trying to get to the interstate. First question comes from Mr. Canadian Tech. What kind of car do you drive, and what was my first car? Alright, so the car I drive now is a 1997 Geo Prism. Now, I know, it's a Geo Prism. Not too fancy, not what you'd think some people would drive. It's cheap, it's affordable, and I don't need to spend a lot on gas. I don't drive very far to work anyways, but a little too fast here. But I still don't want to spend a ton on gas. So that's the car I'm driving now. My very first car that I drove legally with my license was a 1994 Geo Prism. I've owned probably 6 of these cars, and again, like I said, they're cheap. They're easy to repair if you need to, and if you can't repair them, you can basically throw them away. And in our area, they give us money for junk cars. So it's always nice that I can get a little extra money and go buy another one. And that's basically what my family does. We just pick these things up for really cheap. So, yeah, why not, right? My first car I had that I drove in a junkyard, which my father owns a junkyard, was a 1988 Olds Cutlass. Loved it. Big old tank. Nothing better than that. So yeah, there's my first car. Next question comes from Vance Weeks, and I'm veering because I'm texting while driving. How did I end up going with Quagmire, and how was I appointed to Code Zero Gaming? Alright, so Quagmire I came up with because I really like Family Guy. I love it. It's one of my favorite shows. I don't miss an episode when they're on. I think I've watched every episode. And I like Quagmire. I think he's a hilarious character. I like to imitate him a lot and just say things he says. That's how I came up with Quagmire. Now, appointed to Code Zero Gaming, we don't really appoint people because, again, we're just a group of friends that play video games and record them and put them on YouTube. We say this all the time. How I came to meet everybody was basically one night I decided that I would email Abs and try to get a little bit of help with my frames because I had started recording, and I am not going to make it because this guy's an asshole, and that's not all his fault. I was trying to figure out my frames on my GTA. Couldn't figure out how to get them to go down. You know, I was a noob. So I emailed her. She responded. We did that. She helped me out with that a little bit. She watched one of my videos, and she decided that I should join in on a live stream and, you know, kind of moderate it for her. Before that, we discussed recording EM4, which at the time we couldn't figure out why we couldn't connect to each other. But so I hung out in some live streams, as most of you know. You met me there. And then I started meeting everybody else in the group as they were joining the call. I met Bugs, and I met Jeff, and, you know, slowly but surely met Chris and Zach, and then Mike. I joined in on a few patrols with them just to have some fun. Decided to bring me along, and that's how that happened. After a while, they kind of just said, "Hey, you want to be part of the group?" And I said, "Yeah, absolutely." And that's where we've gone from there. I love being part of the group. It's amazing. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. And I got to do this not on a corner. Oh God. Okay. So again, this moves into my next question from Nick Claywell, and I just cut that person off. And he asks, "What's my favorite part about being in the Code Zero family?" Again, my favorite part is the people I get to hang out with. Hanging out with Bugs, Avs, Jeff, you know, Zach, Chris, and Alex. And I got a speeding offense because I don't know this game too well yet. Is just fun. We have a blast talking. We almost all talk almost every night, you know, if not every other night. You know, we pick on each other. They pick on me. You know, I hear you guys say a lot, "Why are you picking on Tim so much?" I don't care. I have fun with it. I like it. And these people are amazing. They're amazing to be around. A great thing. Moving on to the next question. This comes from Broken Inside 365. Who do you think would win a game between you and the rest of Code Zero Gaming? A game of bowling. Sorry, read that question a little wrong. an actual game of bowling, not bowling in GTA 4. Well, we tried right after I read this question to hop into GTA 4 and see, because none of us have ever tried it, to see if you could bowl together, so I could do that, and you can't. Now, I don't know everybody's strengths in bowling. I know that I've heard from Abs that she was a decent bowler. She had a good patch. I guess it was 150 patch, which means she could bowl 150 regularly. Not tooting my own horn, I'm not a horrible bowler. I used to bowl all the time. I actually have a wrist injury from the amount of bowling I used to do. I can't. Doctors say I shouldn't, but I do here and there for fun. And I don't know what's up with these cars. They're all assholes today. But I think I would fare pretty well. I don't know. I think when I spoke to Bugs about it, he said he wasn't the best bowler. And we're gonna go for this. I have no choice. I drove off there way too fast, worrying about this Q&A. This will be a fail/Q&A video. So yeah, I mean, I don't know about everybody else. I haven't really had a chance to talk to anybody else. I think Bugs and I spoke about it. He didn't bowl. Alex, I don't really remember his answer. That was one late night, and I haven't spoken to Chris or Zach about that. But moving on to the next question. This comes from DGAF, AK87. Who had the idea of changing my name to Quagstachios, and do I think I'll ever stream? If you guys missed it, sometime last week I did hop on to Twitch, and I did stream a little bit of me failing at Euro Truck. It is what it is. I will stream more now that I have a setup. I had Abs help me. I will stream more, but I won't be streaming as much as some people do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. It's just it's hard for me with having young kids to be able to do stuff like stream at a time that you'll all be able to watch me. So, especially when school comes back around. And, I know a lot of you are young and are still in school, and you have to go to school. School's a good thing. Stay in school. Let's end that there. This comes from Bugs. What did I do before my current job, and also what is my dream job? Before my current job, I worked at Ford. I had the parts section of Ford. Before that, I worked at Bond Auto Parts for 4 years. Again, my family owned a junkyard. Very car literate. I know too much some days about cars. So being in the auto business was perfect for me. So after 4 years of working at Bond, I received a phone call. It happened on a very sad day in my life, but I won't get to that. After I received this phone call, I have something very sad happen in my life. But I got offered the job at Ford. They called me and said, "Hey, we have a position open. I know that you're working at Bond, but we would really like you to come work for us. And we can offer you blah 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 amount of money, and Bond can compete with that amount of money." And at the point in time, I thought I had a very big change in my life coming, and I needed the money. And like I said, something very sad. Don't want to get into it. It's really part of my personal life. I will keep to myself. Everybody else in the group, I believe, knows what I'm talking about, but it's just so then I went and worked at Ford, and I liked working there. It was a blast until, you know, working for car dealerships. It's just one of those things. They're great one week, and then the next week they're telling you they need to cut back. And I believe we need to get gas because this trip is still 4 hours. So we'll stop here and get some gas. Too much over rev. So they cut my hours. I had a friend working at Aaron's, where I work now, and he said, "Hey man, I can get you in here." They offered me the same amount I was making per hour, so I said, "That's great, absolutely." So I joined up on the Aaron's team, and I've been there 4 years. It's been a big up and down battle with Aaron's. I like the company. I like what I do. It's not my dream job. And that gets into the second part of the question. What is my dream job? My dream job, I play video games. That's what I'm doing right now. My dream job was never to do YouTube. My dream job has always kind of been to, honestly, test video games or make video games for a living. I went through a lot of graphic design in high school. I took every course they offered, and I just never furthered my education. Again, I had life changes going on that it just made it impossible at that point in time. I'm fascinated with video games. I'm fascinated with the way they work. I'm fascinated with how people make them. I'm gonna have to just take off and try to get behind this white car. Not the best way to take off, but sometimes that's what you have to do. But yeah, I mean, I love games. I like how to make them. I want to learn more about how to make them. I feel like I'm a pretty intelligent guy, so I can learn this stuff, you know, not fairly quickly, but over time. I really want to start working with Alex. I know that he does a lot of fun stuff that I'm sure he'll tell you all about if you haven't already heard. And I really want to get to know some of the things he does. And Abs, she does some really cool stuff too, which I'm sure she wouldn't mind teaching me some of it. But, you know, that's future down the road. And I do plan on furthering my education here soon. My kids are, you know, 4 and almost 2. It's getting to that point in time, especially if YouTube takes off as much as I want it to, where I can kind of lessen my job work at work, maybe even find a different job that's part-time, and further my career into other things, like going to college and learning things that I need to learn to do my dream job. I'm only 26. I have plenty of time in my life to do it. So, you know, that's my future plans, and I'm hoping that it works out that way. You know, I've been doing this for 6 months now. I'm at 2,000 subscribers. I was hoping I'd be at more, but I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm happy with the subscribers I have. You guys are all amazing. Sometimes I get some of those ridiculous comments that just are aggravating, and I have to take with a grain of salt, and I deal with this kind of stuff in my job as it is, so I know how not to take it all super personal. But so I mean, stick with me. I'm gonna learn things. I'm gonna make my channel better. I have some big plans for myself, for my channel, to do better for you guys and to play more games. So rant there for a little while. That was a nice long little rant. Sorry about that. That's not the way I'm going. Alright, so that car's going. Means we can go. Almost hit the sign. plenty of time on our little drive here. Alright, so let's move on to our next question, which comes from Fusion Fatboy 18. Out of McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, or Taco Bell, which is my favorite and why? I don't know if you're trying to call me fat in this question. I am. I know that. So it doesn't bother me. But McDonald's honestly has to be my favorite restaurant. They just have a good selection of stuff I like to eat. There's some things at Burger King I really like. I love Burger King's Whoppers. I think they are one of the best burgers on fast food burgers, I should say. Besides going to some of these chains that take a little bit longer to cook them, other than a few minutes. And Burger King's original chicken sandwich is my absolute favorite chicken sandwich in all of fast food. So, yeah, Burger King wins there. McDonald's fries are great. They should never change them. If they ever change them, I probably will never eat a McDonald's again. I will boycott McDonald's for changing their fries. Oh, God. This is a nice hill. Let's see if we can climb it a little bit. But that's why I like McDonald's. Their fries are amazing. Their burgers are okay. Their chicken nuggets. Who doesn't like McDonald's chicken nuggets? If you eat fast food, you like McDonald's chicken nuggets. So that's that question. This one comes from Darkhammer 125. Another shout out to him for giving me the Momo wheel and sending that my way. I wouldn't be doing this without him, because I would not be doing this with a controller. I just couldn't do it, or a keyboard and mouse. His question is, what do you think are what has been some of your major impacts on the group? It's hard because I don't feel like I've made any super impacts on the group. I know that Abs and I have had a lot of fun, and Alex, as of lately, have had a lot of fun in Minecraft. I know that I bring an aspect of humor to GTA. It's not like a Chris aspect of humor where he's always getting into total crap, but I feel like I add a little bit to GTA, maybe not as much as everybody else, but besides that, there's no real major impacts I bring to the group. So maybe the other guys can tell me, and Alex can tell me what I do bring, because I don't honestly feel like I bring a lot. And they'll probably tell you I don't bring a lot, which is fine. They're just picking. We're all adults, so just a little bit of picking's fine. Oh, look at that. I didn't put my Skype on quiet. That's fine. I'm cool with little interruptions. Get around this little twist here. We're gonna have that now. Next question comes from Chris. He says, is my favorite nut indeed a pistachio? No, I have never ever had a pistachio. I don't know what they taste like. I imagine they're nutty. I like peanuts and I like cashews. Those are my favorite nuts. I don't eat a lot of nuts as it is. So, next question comes from Abs, and we're almost done. So this will be our one and only run. I know you are like me and love guns. By far, what is your favorite gun you own, and how long have you had it? And does it have a name? No, I have not named my gun. I gotta do that. I don't know if I really do. I'm not a fan of naming objects. But favorite gun that I've ever owned, and I've owned a few, is my Springfield XD or my Springfield XDM. Pretty much the same gun except for 2 more rounds in the mag on the XDM, and the grip texture was a little better with removable hand grips and everything. I think Springfield makes an awesome gun. They do an amazing job. The quality's there. The gun always fires. It always loads. I had a Ruger SR9 when I was trying to do a little more concealed carry, which I guess I realized, oh my god, oh my god, I was not paying attention to that. Oh. Oh my god. I was just rambling along. Ah, wow. Well, that's why you gotta pay attention when you drive. I just got 7% damage, probably destroyed the load behind me. I didn't, it's a tractor. What could I do to that? But yeah, I think they made amazing guns. Now the Ruger that I had issues with loading. I had issues with it chambering. The clip always didn't stay in. I lost the clip a couple times. And for a concealed carry gun, it was just way too heavy. But yeah, my Springfield is the one I like. It's amazing. I have my XD right now. I'm probably gonna. I have only a 9. It's just enough to support my family and do what I need to do right now. I am gonna move up to a little bit better. I'm gonna move up to a 45 here. I am waiting for a little bit more local company to come out with a Poly 1911, which I really want. They've been saying for months now that it would be coming out soon, a year now actually, and unfortunately we haven't seen it, but that's my plan. I want to support my local gun makers a little more than I want to support the big ones. And these people do make an amazing gun. The guns they make right now are awesome. And I have one more question, and then I can focus on the road. This one comes from Kyle 980. Would I get a Crown Vic for a car, and why? I would not get a Crown Vic for a car. I'm driving into one massive storm. I'm not a fan of Crown Vics. I don't want to waste gas. They're just too big. I'm a big guy. If I'm gonna get something big, I'm gonna get a truck. So yeah, I mean, no Crown Vic for me. Sorry if that's not the answer you wanted. But there's all the questions I had. If you guys have any more, I do plan on doing a Q&A quite some time for now. So what I'm going to do on the forum is I'm going to change my question to, or my post to Q&A. And I want you guys to go on there and just post any questions that you have. And when I do my Q&A, which I said will be quite some time for now, I hope to have plenty of Q&As and to be able to do a decently long Q&A. And that could turn into a face cam. I know that is the biggest question I get is, will you do a face cam? I have said it before. I do not understand why you guys want to see my face. I haven't hid it. I've put it on a bunch of my stuff. I've had it on it's on my YouTube channel. That's my face. That's not anybody else's face. That's my face with the goofy thing on my head. That's one of my fun days in the truck at work. So I don't understand the face cam, but I will do one. I'll do a bunch after that. I'll probably try to add face cam to a lot of my videos. maybe Euro Truck. Who knows? It's a good game to add Facecam to, because what else am I doing other than driving and talking to you? And I might as well talk to you face to face. I'm hoping that Alex and I can finally get together and record this game that we've been wanting to record. Seems to be very tough with our schedules. I'm usually gone to bed by the time he's ready to get on and get doing things, and that has to do with me living on the east coast of, United States, and him living, more in the middle, or I don't really know where he lives in Canada, but I know he lives closer to Avs in their time zone. Avs and Bugs. So, hopefully that'll happen. I need to sleep, but I only got 42 minutes left on this run, so that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue at all. So yeah, definitely head over to codezero.us. Check it out, become a member if you haven't already. It's your way to contact all of us at Code Zero Gaming. It's your way to get your questions out to us. Also, we have, in the group of you, we have amazing people to help out and assist with things that, sometimes we in the group can't do. I'm talking the group of us as the group of you, the subscribers and the fans. Some of you guys are amazing when it comes to stuff, and that's why we like to have you around, because sometimes there are just questions we can't answer. And I know we ask you plenty of times in videos, what do we do here? What did we do wrong? Like I said, move on to a different subject. I have some things I'm trying to get worked out for my channel. Different people to play different games with. Not leaving Code Zero. Don't want to ever leave Code Zero unless I get asked to leave. But just some different people to play some games with. Been in talks with some people, and I'm hoping that those things kind of work out. Have some things planned with some friends who I think would be hilarious to come and help with commentary. And I'm gonna try to do something with my daughter, because she really wants to. I know she's 4, but she knows what Daddy's doing over here, and she really wants to be, do something with me for the channel. So I think I'm gonna take her on some of these little ride-alongs. I think I'm gonna have her come and sit next to me and talk and ask me questions, and I think that would be fun. I love my kids, and they are my first priority out of anything. Which is why, as of lately, and I'm very sorry, and it's upsetting to me that I haven't been able to put up more videos. My family comes first, will always come first from anything I ever do. I told my job that. I said, I'll quit before you tell me that my family matters, that you matter more than my family. I'm a family man to heart, so, and my kids and my wife are my world, and they always will be. But things are getting better, and I plan on being able to do more videos per week. So I'm using our Jake brake a little bit going down this hill. Everybody wants to talk. So we'll end this up here, and then I'm gonna go and hopefully record with them. But so yeah, look for more videos soon. It should be fun. Like I said, I have things planned with Alex for a different game, not GTA. And again, I'm sorry that there's not so much GTA, but I'm having fun playing other games right now. This Euro Truck is amazing, and now that we got this new mod, it's amazing. If I can afford it, I will get a recording device for my Xbox so I can record GTA 5, and I know that some people in the group have the same plan to record GTA 5, what we're going to be doing in multiplayer there, to put on YouTube, and you guys can see what we're going to be doing. I know a bunch of us are going to play. I've got an Xbox, Bugs has an Xbox. Not sure who else has an Xbox. I said Bugs, Avs, myself. I haven't really asked anybody else. But I would, GTA 5's coming out soon, so that's going to take up a little bit of my time. Because I want to play it and I want to see how it looks, and hopefully they don't take forever to put it onto PC, so LCPDFR can mod it and create whatever they're going to create to make it GTA 5. Which I'm sure they've got stuff in the works. I mean, they're big enough now, they're big enough mod that I imagine Rockstar is giving them some sort of early access to the game. Don't know that for sure, but again, I know a little bit about the gaming world. I know how some things work. A little bit off here on my parking job. Not horrible though. There it is. Alright guys. Parking brake, that's windshield wipers. I have no clue what my parking brake is. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed my Q&A. I hope you enjoyed some of my little rants. When I get into answering questions, I rant about things. It's just my personality. Again, my goal next is to be 5,000 subscribers. And I'm hoping I can do that in a short period of time and not 3 more months. I feel like growing subscribers, I should be able to start growing more per day. Obviously that needs to be, you need to record more, put more up so you get noticed more, and I understand that. But I'm going to limit it to 2 months. My real goal for myself is a month and a half. It's not really achievable, but we'll see what happens. Scratch all that. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. That would be another 1,000 in a month and a half. 5,000 in 3 months. That's my goal. And I need you guys to help me with that. I need you to spread my name. I need you to like my videos. Let everybody know that I'm out here. If you like my videos, like them. If you don't like them, obviously do whatever you need to do. Don't watch them. Dislike them if you want. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But yeah. So again, I hope you enjoyed. I hope everybody got their questions answered the way they wanted it answered. Obviously some of these were a little weird. Appointed and, pistachio for Chris. The Burger King one, that threw me off when I first saw it. It's just like, kids calling me fat. But, just trying to think of anything else I want to add before I absolutely say goodbye. And there's nothing. So you guys have a nice day, and look forward to more and more videos. Goodbye.